Hey everyone, happy Friday. It's time for the Friday self-coaching tip of the week. I was actually really inspired this week by a conversation that I was having on LinkedIn with Greg Klickner and a bunch of other people about mindfulness and meditation. And I just wanted to throw out a tip this week about how to live more mindfully. So one of the areas that I coach in a lot is stress. And there's a lot of research about how mindfulness or meditation can help a lot with stress to decrease that and help us live a healthier lifestyle. The way that I understand the difference between mindfulness and meditation is mindfulness is a little bit less spiritual, and it also doesn't necessarily have to do with listening to some kind of guided process, but it's just being aware of where you are in the moment. And meditation is a little bit more guided. Someone can correct me on that if I'm wrong. That's kind of my understanding. So I do something that's maybe a little bit of a crossover of that. I use an app called Simply Being, and I love this app. It was like $1.99, and you can control how long you are going to do an exercise for. And it really reminds you to breathe deeply, to take a minute to relax your muscles. And I have used this app probably for 2 or 3 months now. And it's actually made a huge difference in my sleep, also my ability to focus, and my ability to come down from a stressful situation. And it really has. I never used to be a believer in meditation or mindfulness at all. It just sounded kind of scary. I'm not into like yoga mats and candles, so that's kind of what I associated with it. But it really has made a huge difference in my life. One of the things I notice is that as soon as I start listening to one of the mindfulness exercises, my body has started instantly relaxing because it's kind of almost a Pavlovian response, if you will. And that's been really cool. And then I'm also becoming more mindful just in my life, like driving. Sometimes I'll be listening to a podcast, but other times I'll actually want to turn it off and just notice the fall leaves and the light coming into my car and the sounds that are around me. And it's helping me to just be a little bit more in touch with the people around me and what's happening. Which in turn is kind of reducing my stress because I'm not constantly trying to multitask. So it is a thing that I do recommend. If you're having trouble getting into it, an app is definitely helpful. It's not something I can do without an app at this point. I have not practiced that much, but it has been a really great little bit of a journey here for me. So if I can join the bandwagon of people who are encouraging you to try mindfulness or meditation, I'm definitely going to get on that bandwagon with them because it has made a difference in my life. And I hope that you'll give it a try. So today's self-coaching tip is take a mindful moment today, even if that's just sitting quietly with no technology and just enjoying where you are and all of the sensations and thoughts and feelings that come with that moment. And hopefully you'll be able to do that over the weekend as well. Take care. I'll see you next week.